Perfect. All righty. Hello, everybody. Here we go. Just admit. Perfect. So, welcome to Vic's Business Launch. Welcome, welcome. We are very, very excited and very happy that you are here. My name is Sarah Dudley. I am an independent consultant and I have been with Arbonne for nearly 9 years now. So, that's why you're hearing from me. I've been here for a long time. I've been doing it for a long time. I've had some success in the business. And yeah, basically, you will hear from Vic as well tonight. So I will be handing over to her because obviously that's the person that you know. But when it comes to the business side of things, obviously I've been doing it for a long time. So I will take you through some slides, explain how it all works. And we're just really, really grateful that you guys are all here. So thank you for showing up. I'll just give you a quick history of my background. So pre-children, I was actually very corporate. So I worked as a business development manager and a settlement agent, very corporate, lots of hours, the grind, thinking that was how we made money. But yeah, pretty burnt out, to be perfectly honest. And then I had two beautiful children, 22 months apart, and got one of life's little curveballs. I don't know if you've ever had one of those little life curveballs that you weren't expecting. But I became a single mother and a sole provider for the two girls. And my eldest was 22 months and my youngest was 5 months old. So still very young, sole provider, sole custody, not in a great situation. So, a bit of one of those, how is this my life moments. I was in my early 30s. I know I just look too young for that, but yes. And yeah, pretty much didn't actually start my Arbonne business then. I got qualified. I've always been into health and fitness. So I got qualified as a personal trainer and a nutrition coach, thinking I could work around the children, which I absolutely did. I built a great business. I was doing sort of 40 hours a week PT hours, and I'm really passionate about helping people with their health. But those hours are not great for, again, a single mother because, those hours are early mornings and evenings, which is obviously when I would be at home with my children. And I worked from home. I still had a gym at my house. But yeah, it's just, I was really mindful that I wasn't getting that time with the girls. And my income was capped. So when you're trading time for money, like after 7 p.m., no one wanted to train. So I was always getting by, but I was never getting in front. And I've got a really good work ethic and I will work till the cows come home. But I was like, I actually can't make any more money from this business. Like I'm kind of capped here. And I was like, this is not it for me. This is not it. Like, I don't know if you guys are like, there is more. Like I can see these people living their best lives, making money. Like I was like, I've got more in me. I'm a really hard worker. I'm a good person. I'm a fun person. Like get along with people, And I was like, okay, there's more to life than this. I do not want to just week after week, just be grinding and not getting in front. So, yeah, long story short, I started my Arbonne business. I built it alongside what I was currently doing, and that is the beauty of what we do. You can work it around a full-time job, children, whatever it may be. And, it's really low risk and you can build it. And I had no idea if I could do this. I had no experience. And I can absolutely tell you that Vic has come in with experience and I had none. And I just winged it, listened, did as I was told pretty much. And yeah, within 5 years, I'd built a house for my girls and I by myself from the income that I'd made from my business. Like I've built a house. And yeah, that was quite a while ago and met my partner. We now live in a beautiful home in Mullaloo and I'm extremely passionate about helping women not only with their health, but in business and showing them what they're capable of and giving them that hope and that ability to kind of dream for a bigger life. So that's kind of my story. And like you guys know Vic, obviously, if you're on the call, she's a natural born leader. Like I've only just sort of met her, but she's come in just, yeah, absolutely. Like anyone that is in your, you know what you're doing, Vic. You're an absolute legend. You've got such a beautiful aura, such a beautiful soul. And yeah, I'll hand over to you. And I absolutely know that you're going to have so much success in this business. I have no doubt in my mind. And yeah, why don't you tell us why you have aligned with the brand?
Thank you so much, Sarah, for sharing. And thank you so much, everyone, for hopping on here. I'm so grateful to see all your beautiful faces and names, and it really means a lot. Like, not only here in Perth, but some of you guys in the Eastern States staying up later. And yeah, for those watching the recording, thank you guys so much as well. So, you guys may know, but I want to share a little bit more about my story and why, we're here tonight. So my journey has taken me through, like many different paths and passions. I started out earning a master's degree as an exercise physiologist, and then I went into teaching yoga and reformer Pilates, and I spent quite a few years in the world of direct sales too. And on the surface, it looked like I had everything together, but guys, deep down, I knew something was missing. And not too long ago, I found myself at the lowest emotional point of my life. They say that when you enter your 30s, you're supposed to be thriving. But for me, it was actually the complete opposite. I felt lost, purposeless, and completely disconnected from the person I once was. So in a desperate search for some sort of stability, I took a retail job to bring some sort of routine back into my life. And it did help in some ways, but in others, it actually took a toll. My once clear skin started breaking out, and I began feeling a level of financial stress I hadn't experienced in years. And as someone who loves finding solutions, I decided to address my skin issues holistically. That's really important to me. And I kept seeing this green gut glow drink all over my feed, but it wasn't until my friend Michelle here, she started posting about it, and then I felt called to reach out to her. And at first, it was just about the products. But when we talked about the business opportunity, something actually clicked. For the first time in a long time, my eyes lit up, my heart lit up. And I really did not expect this to be for me, but I soon realized this was exactly what I had been searching for. And I had rediscovered my purpose. And so now, for the first time in a long time, I feel genuinely excited about the future. I know that this opportunity is a vehicle to create my dream life, a life where my fiance and I can finally build our dream home, like Sarah, our dream lifestyle, start a family, and travel the world without worrying about limited annual leave or financial stress because you're not working. And that spark I thought I'd lost has returned. And so now I wake up feeling lit up with a sense of purpose and driven to make an impact again. And being a part of this community for only like just 2 weeks now, it's already reminded me of the power of personal growth and the importance of surrounding myself with like-minded people, right? Who strive to be more, have more so they can do more in the world. And I'm just, yeah, so incredibly excited for the future, and not just for myself, but for the amazing team I'm building and the lives we're going to change together. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, Sarah, you're on mute.
Sarah, you're muted. Sarah, you're muted.
Sorry, yes, just listening to that, like, so you don't need to be clever to do Arbonne, guys, but just listening to that, not tech savvy, but you just get it. Like, I need purpose. Like, that's what makes me happy. Like, that's what makes me driven, and all of the things, and helping other people, and just everything that you just touched on. My friend Danielle, who's the one that actually brought me into the business, and she said to me that getting the keys to her Mercedes, which you get at a certain level, she goes, that was really cool. She said, but giving you the keys to your Mercedes, she said, now that's when she nearly cried, because she knew where I'd come from, my story. I'll get emotional. But yeah, she was just like that, at that level, it just means that your life has changed dramatically and you've got a lot of choices. So yeah, that's a really nice way to do life. All right. So, my gosh, I don't want to get emotional. Gosh, I'm not that person. All right, let's share my screen. Hang on, bear with me, guys. Here we go. Did I mention that this is not my forte, computers? Okay, beautiful. All right, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to take you through some slides and just explain the business opportunity, why we love it, and what it looks like. So, since 1980. So what this means is we have been around for 44 years. That shows stability in a company, and it shows longevity. Only 10% of network marketing companies actually survive longer than 10 years. So there's always new ones coming out. We've got quite a few out, now. For me personally, while it's exciting, I guess, to join a new company, I know that Arbonne has withstood the test of time. They have pivoted. They've survived COVID. They have, they had a lot of companies fold. They don't last, all that kind of, like, we have literally changed with the times. We're still here. We're still going strong. And to me, that's security and stability. So I love the fact that we have been around for such a long time. Now, the ingredients policy is hugely important to me. So I did mention that I'm a nutrition coach. I'm a massive clean eater, and I'm really big on ingredients. Now, Arbonne bans 2,000 ingredients from their products, And to give you a bit of a comparison, Australia and America, we follow the FDA and we ban 13 ingredients from our products. So it's 13 as opposed to 2,000. Now that is absolutely huge. Now, anything you put on your skin, you absorb within 26 seconds. Think about how many products we use as women. Like, this is the kind of stuff that you don't know. Like, you just don't know. By the time we hit 50, 1 in 3 people have one form of cancer. And I'm not going to go into a nutrition rant here. I firmly believe it's not only what the foods that we're eating, but it's also what we are putting on our skin and absorbing. And it's a whole range of things. So regardless of a business perspective, for me, the brand itself was, a clear choice, because it's a really simple way to just shop online and get clean products, basically, without me going through the shops and trying to look at the ingredients panel of every single thing and seeing what's in there. So it just makes sense for me. Now, proud to be a B company. So we're a B corporation. Basically, what this means is that we balance profit and planet. So to get this certification is actually really hard, and there's only actually 4% of the companies that go for it that get this certification, which is huge. And we are the #1 direct selling company to actually have this certification. Now, this means sustainably resourced ingredients, recycling. We're actually a part of TerraCycle, which means our plastics can be returned. They build slides for children, all of the things. So, it's great to know that we are a part of a company that is looking, towards our future. And this is something that when people are purchasing, they care about these days. When I was younger, it wasn't a thing, but these days it's definitely something that people are looking for. Nutrition is close to my heart, obviously, being a nutrition coach, guys. Our nutrition is second to none, and it's just a no-brainer for me. Like, people would look to me to be recommending brands anyway. And, initially I was actually not too sure about, aligning with the brand, because you don't want to be known as that coach, but it just became really clear to me that it was something I was going to be recommending anyway. Gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, and really results-driven. There's just nothing out there, like the science behind it and the clean ingredients. There's just nothing else on the market, and it absolutely is results-driven. We have a 30 Days to Healthy Living program, which Vic is taking part of. A lot of people do it for weight loss. I personally do it for mental clarity and for health, and to learn new sustainable habits and to have more energy and get rid of the brain fog. It's just, it's something that I believe that everybody should do, just to experience how good they're meant to feel. And from a business perspective, we run groups where your clients have access to myself, nutritionists, and they're really supported in putting people through that journey. So this is the kind of thing that people do. They tell their friends about, it generates business, but it's just basically teaching people how to eat and be healthy. And then we have our Green Synergy Elixir, or our Green Gut Glow, which is what Vic was just talking about. So Vic, can you unmute and just tell us how long you've been taking the Green Gut Glow for?
Yes, so this was the product, that Green Gut Glow drink, that I came in for, and I reached out to Michelle for. So delivery came so fast, within like 3 days, I think, which I loved. It was super fast, shipped from Australia. And yeah, so basically it's like a combination of like a greens powder with like fruits and veggies, and all the beautiful, like, healthy greens. And then you add in a gut health powder, which is great for your digestion and your microbiome. And it's got like ginger and other things in there. And then there's also a drinkable skin collagen powder, and it's a acai flavor. And it tastes so good. I've been having it every morning. And I wanted this for my acne, my breakouts that started happening. And already, so it's been like maybe 10 days or so. Already I've noticed that my acne has already gone down in inflammation so much better. So I'm really happy about that. And my bloating as well. I'm in like my luteal phase at the moment, girls, which means I'm like getting ready. This is like when I'm usually the most bloated, and I'm feeling like amazing. I'm not even worrying about the bloating right now. So it really helps. And I just love the thing about how they are really conscious about their ingredients. Like, I am the type of person who really researches what ingredients are in the products I'm taking. But the fact that Arbonne has 2,000 ingredients banned, and they're just like conscious about that already, like that's what really like won me over. Like, I don't have to stress about researching in all their products. Like, this is just nutrition. They have more that Sarah will go into, which I just love. You know, they've done all the hard work for us. So yeah,
Makes it
I'm
so much
loving
easier.
my Green Gut Glow drink right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
The Green Gut Glow drink is a drink that's actually gone viral for us purely because of the effect that it has. And yeah, it's generally used mostly for bloating, skin. If you're not going to the toilet regularly, that's actually a huge problem for a lot of people. So if you're not pooping at least once a day, sorry to get technical, yeah, you might need the Green Gut Glow or the Green Synergy. And the Green Synergy also has 13 digestive enzymes, which breaks down your proteins, your carbs, and your fats, which really helps and, you know, aids in your digestion. So again, clean ingredients, super powerful, and very results driven. So it's, yeah, massively popular, that one. I'll move into our skincare. And look, despite actually obviously being a nutrition coach, it was actually the skincare that tipped me over the edge to join. Now, I had problematic skin when I joined the business 9 years ago, and I'm really just so grateful that I don't, you know, have that anymore. I don't know how close you can see me now. But guys, like, mine was pretty bad to the point that I would never wear my hair up. I didn't want to go to the beach with my friends. I didn't want to stand in the light and people see like my lumps under my skin. I had a lot of scarring. And for me, it really affected my confidence. And, you know, everyone's different, but mine was pretty bad. And I would spend forever trying to cover it all up, which is why I didn't. And like, if you know me, I'm a massive beach lover. So for me not to go to the beach, like, seriously, that is huge because I love the beach. And I tried everything under the sun, and I was getting microdermabrasions, AHA pills, all of the things. And pretty much bought this to be supportive to my friend, not having massively high expectations, and my skin just started to calm. And I think, again, clean ingredients, just because you're buying a high-end product, and I bought some pretty expensive products, it doesn't mean that it's clean and that, you know, your skin's going to react well to it. So I was really, really blown away with the skincare. And there's these particular things called Genius pads, which I use, that help with my scarring, and it was working better than the treatments I was getting. So I was like, okay. Eventually I was like, all right, sign me up. Like, if this is doing this for me, it's going to do it for everyone. And everyone's asking me questions like, what are you doing with your skin? So yeah, the skincare is absolutely phenomenal. And like I said, a big part of the reason why I actually ended up joining the business. We have a beautiful makeup range, which is an extension of the skincare, which obviously I use everything. I mean, we shop at a discount. So we shop from our own shop, and we actually have a whole new range coming out in January of the makeup. So 6 markets. So we're actually in 6 countries, 1 success plan. And what we all have in common is the largest trends at the moment is in health and wellness and e-commerce. So having an online business and being in the health and wellness space, we are smack bang in the middle. Apparently it is larger at the moment than the movie industry. So, I mean, I think post-COVID, everyone shops online. We were, whether or not you were ready to, you were pushed to learn how to online shop. My mother is 78 years old. She online shops now, and, you know, having an online business is just smart. And I also think a lot of people are looking for that extra bit of money. So, you know, the statistics are someone's just joined. 500,000 people a month, so 500,000 people a month are joining some form of network marketing business. Does that not blow your mind? That, to me, I'm just like it's phenomenal. But people are open. I mean, everyone's online selling, and yeah, it's smart. It's really smart, and it's easy to do alongside what you're already doing. Okay, so what happens when you're a consultant? What are the perks? So we shop at a 35% discount, which is huge. So like I said, regardless of growing a business, for me, I mean, you know, there's makeup, there's skincare, there's nutrition, there's body care, there's shampoo and conditioner, there's toothpaste, all of these things that I want. Obviously, for me personally, I wanted clean ingredients. So it just made sense regardless to switch my spending. It's money that I'm already spending. So I may as well shop from my own shop. It just makes sense. When you do larger orders, you get a 45% discount. So that's nearly half price, guys. That's huge. So you're winning already. If you're a client and if you decide, look, hey, I want to just try some products, Arbonne's really generous. Like, you do not survive 44 years without knowing how to look after your clients. So clients get a 20% discount on orders, on a qualifying order. And yeah, with a qualifying order, free gift, free shipping, we can take you through all of that. Larger orders, like most places, guys, the more you spend, the more you save. So a larger order will get you a 30% discount. but they're extremely generous. As I said, reorders are huge. For myself, having been in the business for 9 years, like what you build is phenomenal, and you're building a legacy. It's fabulous. Okay, so let's talk more about how we get paid. Commissions. So every time you sell a product to a friend, family member, or anyone really, you will get paid a commission on that product, and commissions are paid weekly, which means you're getting paid 4 times a month. So you don't have to wait, you know, depending on your situation. Some people need to get paid more often. So commissions will come in weekly. So if you really need to make some money, like obviously we support you, we help you, you can actually go in and you can be earning money within the next week. So overrides, we call this a mentorship override. As you start to grow a team, you will earn an override on what your team does. Now, the reason that Arbonne pays you is because your job when someone joins your team is to help them, teach them how to set up carts, how to use the website, how to talk to clients. And you put in a lot of time and effort because we're big on support. We make sure everyone's really supported. So that is Arbonne's way of saying thank you for supporting this person and giving up your time. So that, you know, that's why we get our overrides. And they are paid at the end of the month. Then we have awards and bonuses. These are also paid at the end of the month. And at every single level, you have the ability to earn an award and a bonus. And they make them really achievable, guys, because there's no point having them there if you can't earn them, because that would just be crap and you'd get a really bad name. So they, you know, I get my bonuses every single month, because to me it's money on the table, and if it's available, I'm getting it. I've already earned one of my bonuses this month, and I'll absolutely be getting my second one. So we're obviously not even at the end of the month yet, but that's just a non-negotiable for me. So this is just showing that you earn between 15 to 35% commissions, which is really generous, and that is paid weekly into the account of your choice. All right, so, and then this is just going on to your overrides. What I'll do here is I'll just touch on generally what you earn at each level of the business. So when we've only got 4 levels, it's really super simple. When you join, you're an independent consultant, and at that level, you're looking at earning up to around $800 a month, depending on your level of activity. Your next level is district manager. That level, you're looking at earning between $600 to $2,000 a month. So that's a decent, you know, like that's depending on what you want to do with it. That could be holiday money, shopping money, takes the pressure off. Yeah. So it's 600 to 2,000. Your next level is your area manager. At that level, your business actually becomes willable. For me, that was a big deal, being a single mother, sole provider, so, you know, with all the kids, all the kids, you know, there was hundreds of them. No, with the 2 children, it felt like hundreds sometimes, all right? No, but for me, because I had that sole custody as well, and I obviously there's a reason you get sole custody. For me, that meant if anything happened to me, my money the checks would continue to come in, and they would be paid to my children. To this day, if anything happens to me, touch wood, don't say it too loudly or they'll get rid of me, but my income will continue to flow. And I don't know many places where that happens. If something happens to you, like directed by a will or whatever you've got in place, your funds will still come in and go to the person of your choice, which is pretty amazing. And at area manager level, you're looking at earning around $1,500 a month to $6,000. Okay, so depending on your activity level, so around $1,500 to $6,000, and that's nice. That's starting to be like, oh, I'm feeling a bit flush. You know, I'm just going to go shopping and buy what I want. Again, depending on your goals, it could be to buy a house, it could be to take a hell of a lot of holidays and, you know, stay in some 5-star hotels. I love travel. Travel is my love language, travel and food. And then the next level is regional vice president. So this is the level that I am at. And at this level, you have choices. If you work a full-time job, you would usually be able to leave that role if it was something you wanted to do, but you absolutely can still do it and work your business along the side. And that is the beauty of what we do. At this level, you're looking at earning between $5,000 to $16,000 a month. So that's a nice income. That's, you know, like I said, that's decent income. And then the next level, which is the top level, which is the one I will be going to very soon, you're looking at $22,000 a month and above. And I mean, that kind of income, you know, my partner and I've been talking about this because that's where we're headed next. And you get a lot of choices with that kind of income. And it doesn't sort of sound real, I guess, maybe to you guys because you're just being exposed to this. But I've been in this business for a long time and it's very real to me because I know so many people that earn it. And I'm actually a bit frustrated that I'm not there yet. I'm like, come on in the next year or so. But that to me is a very real thing that will be happening. So I guess, you know, you're talking about personal development and who you surround yourself with. When you surround yourself with people that are, you know, doing it and earning it, it all becomes possible. Because yeah, you're like, well, if you're doing it, I can do it. So yeah, it's pretty cool and it's pretty exciting. So hopefully that excites you a little bit, because it excited me. All right, so here, this one here, built-in support. I think the biggest thing, you know, with something like this, I mean, I didn't really want to go out into business on my own. Like, I was looking to do something. I was open to doing something different, but I didn't, you know, I love the support. I love that we have a network of people to help you. You know, like my friend Danielle helped me. Now we have Michelle and Vic, like we help them. So you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. And I think that is huge for me. Like, I love the community and I love the support. And I love knowing that someone can just help me. All right. So these are the bonuses. So every single level, you have the ability to earn a bonus. I don't know if you guys can see that little thing, but I'll move it over here. Okay. So at the moment, to join the business, it's actually reduced and it's only $99 to become a consultant, which is really cheap. And you also have the ability to earn that back in your start month, which is your rebate, which you can see here. But as a consultant, you have the ability to earn $140 on top of your commissions, and every single month. As a district manager, your bonus goes up. You can earn $280. As an area manager, it goes up to $560. As a regional vice president, which is my level, $840. And as a nation, it's also $840. And you'll see down here, there's a couple of little extras here. So I'm at the level now where you get paid to drive a white Mercedes. Now, if you choose to drive a white Mercedes, you get paid an extra $1,210 a month to pay off that white Mercedes. So yes, you do get the car. Or you can choose not to drive a white Mercedes and they will pay you an extra $910 a month. And you can do whatever you want with that. That can go towards holidays, bills, life, whatever you want. So they give you options as to whether or not you want the Mercedes. All right. And then probably one of my favorite slides, incentives. So let's get rid of that. Arbonne gives you the opportunity to earn 2 incentive trips every single year. It is an even playing field, whether you're a brand new consultant or whether you're further up in the business. So the current incentive is to go to Vietnam, which I'm leaving on Tuesday night because I have earned this incentive. So yes, you definitely do. And there's different levels. They pay for flights, accommodation. I think we get $900 for food. There's events that are paid for, drinks, transfers from the hotel, and they spoil you on these things, guys. Like, you get to dinner. We're affiliated with Tiffany's as well as Mercedes. So you get to dinner and there's usually like some Tiffany's waiting for you. You get to your room and there's like gifts on the bed. And I don't know about you, but I don't get that in my life. And the first time I went to like some of these retreats and like a VP event, I was like, what is this world? Like, it's just like absolutely insane. They know how to spoil you. They know how to reward you. And I just love that because I'm a hard worker. And usually in life, if you're a hard worker, you just get more work. But in Arbonne, you get recognised and you get things. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And like Felicia even bought me Peter Alexander to congratulate me on earning the trip. And I'm like, but I get the trip. You don't have to buy me more stuff. But, you know, okay. So yeah, I don't know. I like getting all the things. And this one here, we're more than a company. We're a collective of creative individuals. And, you know, again, we've got so many different sort of personalities, people with different skills, but we, you know, we collaborate and we help each other out and we basically play to our strengths, which is, you know, pretty much what we're touching on here. And that's pretty much it, guys. This is just, you know, something that I'll leave you with. This is just represents all the cool things that we do, you know, like we've got Gold Coast trips on there. When you elevate to different levels, you walk a stage, this down here, these people waving, that's where they're being recognised, the Mercedes, the Tiffany's jewellery, the trips, you know, all of the things. And I guess just, you know, I don't know, I love that feeling of being able to dream and have hope for the future. And I think the question is, you know, if you keep doing what you're doing, what will life look like in 5 years' time? You know, like, you have to do something different to get a different result. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much pretty much it really for me. I was like, okay, I need to do something different because yeah, I want a different life. I want a big life, and I'm just going to have to go for it. So yeah, is there anything that you wanted to add, Vic, or?
No, that was amazing, Sarah. I got really excited just looking at all those slides. You can probably see my excitement in the chat, girls. But yeah, like I just want to share, like when I first spoke to Michelle and Sarah about this, I literally came in only wanting to ask questions around the product, like the Green Gut Glow drink, and I wanted to sign up purely to get the discount. I was like, oh, cool, I'll get 35% off as a consultant. Like, I'll do that then. I know that I will start switching out my makeup, my skincare and my like protein powders and like the energy fizz, you know, to replace coffee and matcha. I was spending so much money on that. So why not get this energy fizz? And I just wanted to ask them about that. But then Sarah started talking about these travel incentives and being able to earn the Mercedes Benz and getting treated with like Tiffany like jewelry and like getting pampered like that. And I'd never come across anything like this. Like I've been in direct sales before, but I've never seen a company like this really pamper you like this. And I just felt so aligned. You know, like you work hard, you build your business, but you get to do it with a community of girls and like-minded individuals that want to create their dream lives and lifestyle like this. And that's what, you know, sold me. And yeah, I'm so excited, which is why I wanted to invite you girls here. Like I didn't invite everybody and anybody. Like I thought about you guys. Your name was on my heart, and that's why I reached out to you. And I felt like maybe you would be aligned and want to do something like this with me. So yeah, definitely, yeah, send me a message. I'll reach out to you after this anyway, and we can chat about it. But yeah, does anybody have any
Yeah,
questions? Or
thank you so much for joining us. And like Vic said, yeah, if you've got questions, whether it be product or business related, reach out. And yeah, hopefully, you know, you'll know within yourself if you felt it when we were talking, and yeah, you heard it and felt it. So yeah, hopefully I'll talk to some of you soon, and I'll let everyone go. Thank you for your time this evening.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for coming to the launch.